Hey everyone. If you're deep in the college admissions rabbit hole, there's one name you just can't escape: the University of Texas at Austin. Today, we're going to break down everything you need to know about this absolute giant of a university. So, let's just start with a number that is, well, it's kind of mind-blowing. For the fall 2025 class, UT Austin got over 90,000 applications. To give you some perspective, that's more people than can cram into their massive football stadium. So yeah, this isn't just a popular school. It's one of the most in-demand universities in the entire country. And that staggering number really leads us to the big question, right? In a sea of almost 100,000 other applicants, what on earth does it actually take to stand out and earn your spot as a Longhorn? To really get why the competition is so fierce, you have to understand the prize. See, UT Austin isn't just another big state school. It's what people call a public Ivy. That means you're getting an Ivy League quality education, but at a public school price. Well, at least if you're a Texas resident. And the excellence here is just so deep, it's incredible. It's not just one thing. UT is the #1 public university in Texas, a top 10 public university in the whole country, and get this, it has 76 different programs ranked in the top 10. With over $1 billion in research funding every year, it's also part of the Super Elite Association of American Universities. We're talking top tier. And all of this is happening in just an amazing setting. The campus, known as the 40 Acres, is right in the heart of Austin, Texas. You know, the live music capital of the world and a massive hub for tech and culture. You're not just signing up for college, you're becoming a part of one of the most exciting cities in America. Okay, so with over 50,000 students, the biggest question people always have is, am I just going to be a number in some giant lecture hall? And look, that's a fair question for any huge university. So let's dive into what the classrooms are actually like. This might actually surprise you. Yeah, of course, some of your intro classes are going to be big. But look at this. Over a third of all classes at UT have fewer than 20 students. That is a pretty amazing statistic for a school of this size. And it really shows that you can get that small, discussion-based class experience. And that feeling of connection is backed up by an 18-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio, which is excellent for a major public university. It means your professors are actually accessible, and that can open up incredible opportunities for mentorship and research. So what are people flocking to Austin to study? I mean, UT is a powerhouse in pretty much everything, but these fields are just legendary. The Macomb School of Business, the Cockrell School of Engineering, the Moody College of Communication, these are consistently ranked among the best in the world, and they draw on some serious talent. All right, so we have established why UT is so awesome. Now let's circle back to that 90,000 number and talk about the reality of getting in. This is where the climb gets really steep. Just look at this. A couple of decades ago, UT Austin accepted 3 out of every 4 students who applied. Today, it's less than 1 in 5. This didn't just happen by accident. It's because of Texas's massive growth, the university's soaring reputation, and the simple fact that top students from all over the globe want to be in Austin. So, what do the stats of an admitted student actually look like? Well, this table paints a pretty clear picture. The middle 50% of kids who got in had an SAT between 1230 and 1490 and an average GPA of 3.83. So yeah, those are the numbers you're aiming for. But, and this is really important, UT uses a holistic review. Your stats get your application read, but it's your essays, your activities, and your personal story that can really push you over the top. So once you navigate the whole admissions gauntlet, the next giant hurdle is, of course, the cost. That sticker price can look pretty scary, especially if you're not from Texas. But just like with everything else at UT, there's more to the story. Okay, here's the official breakdown. If you're a Texas resident living on campus, you're looking at about $34,000 a year. If you're a non-resident, that number jumps to nearly $68,000. That's a huge investment. But as you're about to see, for a lot of Texans, that is not the price they'll actually end up paying. And right here, this is the game changer. The university has a program called the Texas Advanced Commitment, and what it does is promise that Texas residents from families with an income up to $100,000 will get their entire tuition covered. That is an unbelievable promise that makes this world-class education a reality for so many families. If you want personalized help saving $40,000 or more on college costs, check the link in the description to learn about our College Savings Mentor program. So, Beyond the books and the bills, what's it really like to be a student at UT? This is where the spirit, the traditions, and that unique Austin vibe create an experience that's, well, it's like nothing else. Being a Longhorn is a full-on immersion. With over 1,000 student clubs, it's a huge place, but it's set up so you can find your people. The traditions are legendary, from the hook'em horn sign to their live mascot, Bevo, a giant longhorn steer. And on a football Saturday, the entire city just becomes a sea of burnt orange. That energy is only getting crazier now that UT has moved to the powerhouse SEC conference. It's an intense, passionate culture that's just as big a part of the education as any class. So, after 4 years of tough classes and unforgettable experiences, what's the payoff? What's the return on your investment in a UT degree? Well, this chart pretty much says it all. The career outcomes are fantastic. Graduates in hot fields like engineering are commanding huge starting salaries. Petroleum and electrical engineering grads are averaging over $100,000 right out of school. The overall average for engineers is a super strong $88,000. Simply put, a UT degree opens major doors. So let's pull all of this together. Is UT Austin the right fit for you? On the pro side, you've got world-class academics, a powerful brand name, insane school spirit, and one of the best college towns in America. The cons, it's a massive place and it can feel overwhelming. It is super competitive, both in and out of the classroom. It's pricey for out-of-staters, and getting a dorm room on campus isn't guaranteed. In the end, choosing UT Austin is really about choosing to take on a massive challenge. It's a university built for ambitious, driven students who really want to make an impact. The school's motto is, "What starts here changes the world." And the only question left for you is, are you ready for that? Before you go, check the description for a link to our College Savings Mentor program, where we help families save $40,000 or more on college costs. Thanks so much for watching our explainer on UT Austin. If you found this helpful, be sure to check out our YouTube page. We've got deep dives on a ton of other top universities. We'll see you in the next one.